And we should be live. Hello, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. Hold on, let me just. I hear myself on the headphones. Hold on, I gotta fix this. I hate it. Okay, now it should be better. Just gonna give it a minute or two for more folks to join the stream. Kingi, you are our winner tonight. Congratulations. How long have you been waiting? The plan is super cool. I'm excited for today. I got my one white monster. 1 hour, jeez. Man, you're a legend. The plan is really interesting today. The plan is to survive, obviously. I mean, not die. Let's start with that. And beyond that, we are basically in Fallas Lake. So those of you that were with me the other stream, you would know that we've reached. Oh, it's too dark to read. I wanted to show the map. Hold on, let me get out of here. So those of you that joined me for the last stream know that we've actually reached Fallas Lake. We are right now on the outskirts of Fallas Lake. This is where we kind of based for the entirety of our. Hold on, I'm like super white. My face is super white. Let me fix it a little bit. I look like Jesus. So we are on the outskirts of Fallas Lake. We based over here. We kind of cleared this side, which is probably the most interesting side of Fallas Lake, but I do want to get to one specific point in Fallas Lake, and it should be somewhere over here. And that is a very specific house that I want to see. It's actually going to be covered in the latest episode of the masterclass, where I will be talking about Fallas Lake and Irvington. And once we clear Fallas Lake, I'm actually super short on food. Let me just check my stash. My stash is in the sling bag, and we actually have a bottle of maple syrup, and that's pretty much all the food. And I think I also have some onion powder, some pepper, and some mustard. Now, my guess is even Gordon Ramsay would not be able to make anything edible out of these ingredients. So we gotta find some food. So my idea is also to try and loot the nearby houses. And we've cleared this side, so I will probably work my way through the main road, try to see what's over here. I know there is a workshop, like a tool shop, stuff like that, and I want to loot these houses to find some non-perishable food. And yeah, I got tons of ammo. Even though I do have a anti-gun activist trait, but that's just for one purpose only. The purpose is to get gunpowder, because I did find, and this is super cool by the way, I did manage to find, where are bombs? I did manage to find the recipe for the pipe bomb. So whenever I'm able to find an iron pipe, I can make pipe bombs. And they're just super insanely cool in 42.9. So we're gonna blow stuff up. But we need iron pipes first. So that's the plan, basically. Gotta get some food. I did find a can of carrots, which I ate just before I started the stream. But it's getting a bit late. She's super tired. I gotta get her some sleep. And maybe just to add, we are currently 1 month and 4 days in. The kill count is at 1100, so pretty decent. And Mary, well, she's still alive. So if I go to sleep now, the problem is we're gonna wake up at like, hey, Shreebold, Sherrybold. Sorry, I butchered your name. Nice of you to join. So the issue right now is that if I go to sleep with her restless sleeper trait, we will likely wake up in the middle of the night, and that's just gonna be stupid. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna butcher her a little bit more. We're gonna do some burpees. And then I'm just gonna let the time pass for a while. Doing nothing. because we have nothing to do. I don't even have anything to read, which is sad. Why can't I? Come on, sink. That's what I wanted. Thank you. So as you can imagine, we are so deep into the game that both the water and the electricity are out. I'm planning on going for 3 hours. Rino, hello. Good evening. I'm planning on going like 3 hours because I gotta work tomorrow. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Unless I, you know, pass out in the middle of the stream, which I don't think is gonna happen because of my monster. So yeah. I'm just gonna waste some time now, so don't bother. I want to get her, I want to extend her at least till 9, preferably even 10 maybe. Yeah, now she's getting hungry. Okay, so we're going to sleep and tomorrow we continue. So how you've guys been? Tell me. What's up? Oh, dude, come on. So stupid. See, we woke up in the middle of the night for, like, no apparent reason. We're gonna have to take care of it. She's tense. Do I have anything that could fix her tension? Well, I have hotties. But I'm kind of keeping it for like a special occasion. And reading newspapers is not gonna do anything. Fear of zomboids is still a problem, though. Understandable. My wife is a perfect example. We played multiple times, and oh, a fruit cocktail. I didn't check. Lol, I didn't check the bathroom, and they actually have food here. Who keeps canned fruit cocktail in a bathroom? Makes no sense. Now, technically, I could also smoke a cigarette to reduce tension, but I want to roleplay this a little bit, and since she is a nurse, we want to keep it kind of clean, if you know what I mean. What's my goal for the session? The session is basically clear rest of Fallas Lake, try to find as much non-perishable food as possible, visit this kind of famous house on the western edge of Fallas Lake, and once we do that, I want to go to a super special place, which I'm not gonna mention now because I want to keep it a surprise. Ha! Okay, gotta eat some, maybe some, can you sleep already? No, so gotta eat a sleeping pill. Kingy, do you play any other games beyond Zomboid, or is like the only game you play? There we can go to sleep now. Okay, that's better. That's much better. It's 7 in the morning. The reason I'm asking is, again, just as an example, I try to play with my wife. She's actually right next to me. And she's not a gamer at all. Like, not at all. So she had massive problems understanding, you know, movement, mechanics, coordinating, you know, different buttons and stuff. So it wasn't easy. That's why I asked if you play other games. If you play other games, it's just a matter of adjustment. So as you can see, we've done our due diligence over here. Took us a while. Oh, that's a nice t-shirt. It's a Spifo t-shirt. It has a hole in it though. Okay, as far as I know, if we continue on this road, there should be a hardware store and also a restaurant. Now, I'm not expecting like a lot of food in the restaurant, but even some barbecue sauce, anything like that would do, because those tend to have high levels of calories, and Yeah, we could use it. Given that I am, like, literally out of food. Oh, there's more! They're coming from behind! Oh, quite a few, actually. Okay. Don't upset the witch. Okay, that's a decent warm-up. I didn't see them. Didn't pay attention. You guys didn't tell me there are zomboids there. Shame on you. Oh, that's a big group over there. Okay. Interesting, so... Yeah, see, that's a group over there. This group was not there the other day. I've managed to get into the police station, and I cleared this doctor's office, obviously. And I even managed to, like, go to take a right turn and go to the church. These guys were not here, so they are roaming zombies. Yes, the car is modded. It's a Ford F350. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, see, I got distracted. It's a Ford F350. It's a really cool car. And the amount of storage space this thing packs is just insane. And it's still not the best version of it, because there is also a different version of this F350, which also has like these side compartments on both sides where you can stash even more equipment. So this is a decent version of it. So yeah, so just let me show you. So the back has it's a little damaged, so it's not representative, but it's over 100. I think the default one is 120, and the best version with those side pods, it has like extra 50 kilos of storage. So I mean, it has enough for you to keep your entire, like, all of your possessions, and no need for a trailer. I wonder, why is she in so much pain? And the hits are not super effective. Normally I was like one-shotting most of the Zeds at my skill level. But it's taking a while. Okay, what's your problem, darling? Okay, no idea. It's just out of breath. Okay. Another large group. Okay, this is not perfect. I was hoping for a bit less. I could play around with the fence over here. How did I find Zomboid? My son told me it's a really cool game. And I've been playing it ever since. I'm not sure. Hey, Dexter, are you here? Doesn't beat the W9. What's the W900? Oh, hold on, I gotta ping him. He was supposed to be here. It's a semi-truck, okay. Not sure which one, actually, to be honest. What? 12,000? You could pack the entire Gigamart 4 times. Now I have no idea what I would do with so much space. There are more on the right. This is the Fallas Lake Community Center, so I think this area in general might be a little... I'm not gonna say crowded, because this is not bad. It was worse. Half a screen huge. Okay. Mispositioned myself on this one. Better now. Do I have respawn? Actually, these are just survivor difficulty base settings, so I think there is a certain level of respawn. But I would say, and here's the deal. So when I recently made a playthrough playing the Winter is Coming challenge, I actually such a stupid bug. I actually removed respawn because the amount of lol, I pushed him over the fence. The amount of zomboids that spawn by default is just so huge. It's barely manageable the way it is. So you spend in-game hours just to clear a specific area, and then you wake up the very next day and it's like crawling again, which makes no sense. I can imagine, you know, respawning of 1, maybe 2. But dude, like 20 at a time? No. It just takes the fun out of the game. For me, but you know, everybody plays it the way they like it. Because technically, right, if you clear an area, why would they respawn? Like, what's the logic behind the zomboids respawning? It makes no sense. So yeah, I totally dig that. I don't know, I'm not one-shotting these guys, that's... See, and again... I wonder when they are going to change the stomping power, because it's insanely overpowered right now. And I'm actually expecting... It's just my gut feeling, but I think we're gonna get like 42.9.1 really soon. Because due to all those like stupid bugs that... Oh shit! Okay, there's way more than I expected. Okay, gotta play it a bit smarter. See, that's the problem. I have almost no food, and that's not making me feel comfortable because... well, worst case, I can just chug a bottle of maple syrup, but I would rather eat something normal. But yeah, where was I? I was talking about potentially a quick update to 42.9 because there are too many bugs in the game. I mean, the combat is not really like working super well. The stomping is insanely overpowered. I mean, like do 7 in a row. And you've got this crazy gate bug, which is super annoying. Oh geez, there's a lot of them. You got the gate bug, which is annoying. So I would imagine we're gonna get an update pretty soon. Unless something's really... Come on! Yeah, unless something is really like messed up in the code. 1 for 8,000 means I'm always on my guard. Yeah. Unless, I mean, if you tweak it to like a super low level... Yo, where did they come from? Yo, they were not here, like... Yo, what's up? So weird. Okay, I don't think we're actually gonna get through this way. And she's tired already. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I'm gonna take a nap. Like Michael Scott from The Office. That was his name, right? Michael Scott? I didn't watch The Office, so I'm not sure, but I just know the meme. I'm gonna kill the engine. Now remember, kids, always turn off your engine if you're planning on, you know, leaving the car somewhere, because if you don't turn off your engine, things might happen. You might need to get back to the car and you're not gonna be able to get back to the car, so it's always wise to turn off the engine. Unless you wanna keep it on for like emergency evac purposes. Oh, hello. Oh, a bandage. I think I got tons of I got only one. I'm gonna take another one. Window's broken, so I'm just gonna... Did I hear something? Okay, too dark, not comfortable. Oh, masonry first aid. Won't be needing that. Lighter, I'm gonna take the lighter. I gotta set the alarm, hold on. I see you guys are typing on chat. Let me just set the alarm. Yeah, I think 3:30 will be good enough. And I'm gonna let her sleep and like... I think my first run on PZ ended because of corpse sickness story. Really? Low pop, respawn off, so I cleared out Rosewood Fire Station and made it to base, but they didn't... Oh, that's... Are you sure? You didn't get scratched or anything? No space. Huh, interesting. Didn't know that was a thing. Like... Oh, a pancake mix. Technically, we could make pancakes. I got so little food that I'm not gonna worry about carrying it. Well, not gonna carry it. I'm gonna put it in my food stash, but no, it's not a problem. Okay, I really want to break through here because I need to find food. Oh wow. Yikes. Now, you know, I technically could use the car to just run them over. But it's not in such a great condition. I won't have time to check the engine. It was absolutely an okay run. I think my first run ended in like a few minutes. Simba! Bom dia! Well, I think it's too late to say bom dia. But you know what I'm trying to say. What's the condition of this bad boy? Well, the hood is 85%, the engine is 86%, so I could technically do a little ramming. Not too much though. I really like this car and I wouldn't want to break it. Good morning is relative. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I just woke up now. Nice! Congratulations. And this is a lot. This is quite a few. So you know what? Okay, let's start. Now this is not the wisest thing, but it is easy, okay? And I don't think I damaged the car too much. Now this group should be manageable, but I think I'll just add a few more. And that's another thing that's so overpowered. I mean, look, they're all gone. Okay, the rest I am clearing the traditional way, unless something really weird happens. Farming and rural supply. Oh, that's a big store. Come on. Walk through the windows. Okay, they don't want to. So, I was hoping they would come through the windows, but since they are... Oh, no. Since they are all banging on the door... Okay, that was close. That was not good. Since I didn't want to get trapped inside, and I almost jumped to my death. Reversing into the zomboids is a good idea to save your engine, but you're damaging your trunk, so you will gradually reduce the amount of you know, space that you can that the trunk gives, and on top of that, you are also damaging the fuel tank. Yo, flamingos. Nice. Knee pads I already have. I was hoping for food, but I don't think I'm gonna find any food actually. I think that was... Oh, why is this... That's interesting. Why is this behind this? Ah, because that's like they have ammo over there. I didn't know. Maybe these water purification tablets, and I already have a compass. Fishing basket. Yeah, with a rotten fish. Nice. Maybe upstairs? You never know. Oh, upstairs is... It's just a roof. Yeah, but at least we can have a look around, guys. There's plenty of them. There's much more than I would expect in a town the size of Fallas Lake, if I'm to be honest. Because it's a really small town, it doesn't have plenty of houses, and yet... I've been for a couple of days, and it's non-stop combat, actually. Hold on, let me catch up on chat, because I see... Hey, Ryan! They do damage the car, yes. It damages your car. The way that it works is that if you hit him from the front, you would first damage the hood, and once you damage the hood completely, you start to impact the engine. Hold on, let me quickly catch up. Zomboids get led to windows with planks? You serious? Oh, that's news to me. Oh, okay, sorry guys. You know what would be really cool? If I could push them off the ledge. But that's actually not a thing. That would be so fun. Oh, more is coming. Oh, plenty more, okay. Now I wouldn't want them to... Oh no, okay, I gotta fight on the roof. Now this situation, if this wasn't a character with some, say, proper skill development, this would be potentially deadly. Because I can see them. They're still coming through the stairs. Luckily, we've got enough strength. Our long blunt is, I believe, level 6. So, it's not that bad, but it's not perfect. Yikes. Okay. Good stuff. Oh, more? Dudes. We can clearly see this is a farming town because half of the Zeds wear overalls. Alright, I think that's it. Would I need masonry for anything? I don't think so. Now, the wise choice would be to collect most of the skill books, because you never know if you're gonna need them or not. But I don't think I'm planning so far ahead. I think if this playthrough would turn into, you know, like building a permanent base, that would become so boring. Definitely wouldn't want that. I want some action. Oh, speaking of which, we're still not tired, which is decent. We can take them on. Hold on, I got a better idea. Now you might say this is cheesing. And if you say that, I won't blame you. Here, let me help you. Jesus, they're just pouring from there. Okay. Does plumbing work? You mean plumbing like water barrels or water containers to sinks? It's clever to use the game mechanics. Yeah, I mean, it's not an exploit or anything. I'm just using the environment for my advantage. Which is actually one of the things I said in the very first episode of the masterclass that I've made. A really poor one, by the way. Yep, Mimic, it does work. At least it did work for me back when we were at, like, believe 42.6 or 42.7. I did manage to plumb... oh geez, look at this group over there. I did manage to plumb water rain collectors to sinks. Yeah, there's way too many to take them on at this... having this... these moodles. So maybe, here's the idea. Maybe I'll check out if I can get to this house, because that's unexplored yet. Oh, shit. It's lazy driving. Because I gotta find some food, guys. The only thing I have is just a mustard and half a bottle of maple syrup. Far from perfect. I don't think I have corpse sickness. I'm uncomfortable because I am wet. And I do have some uncomfortable gear on me. I got the knee pads, which impact your comfort level, and I've got the chest rig, which is also... Come on, fall down. Which is also not perfect. I think so too. I think it's better than it was early. The first time I started to play 42, you know, five Zeds, and all of a sudden you're like totally wasted. It does feel a little less difficult now than it was at the very beginning. But then again, I mean, if you just look at her and her pure combat skills, long blunt at level 6, I am at 7, yeah, level 6 strength. So she can handle her own. Let me just say it this way. Oh, a stock certificate. Chinese petroleum. Oh, I am taking this. Now, this is one of the things I love to collect. Because they are quite rare. Oh, extra bombs. They are actually quite rare, so whenever I find stock certificates, I always grab them. What I'm gonna do when she dies? That's a great question, and I already have an answer ready for you. This was already raised in the... Guys, no food, look. Nothing. Nothing at all. Oh, man. So, if she dies, the next thing we're doing, we are doing week 1 mod. So don't tell anyone, but kind of hoping she is going to die. Because I think week 1 is actually a super interesting mod to play. And I did try it for like 2 days only in-game. So I didn't even get to the point where, you know, shit started to hit the fan. So... Not not that I want to kill Mary off, because I kind of gotten attached to her. She's the first character that I play on stream that actually managed to survive more than 2 streams. So, you know, there is a sentiment involved. But yeah, week 1 is it's tempting. I'm not gonna lie, it is tempting. Okay, what about this one? Anything. Oh, heals. Great start. Great start. Oh, red ones. Classy. Okay, we got some dry ramen noodles. We got some cat treats. Some sugar. Okay, that's... So we definitely know a lady lived here. Because of the heels and the cat treats. 100% a woman's house. But, okay, this is again... Why does she have men's health? Man, this ruined my theory completely. This doesn't match the picture here. Project Seasons? I know, you have not told me about it. She's just... Nothing wrong with that. Oh, and another interesting thing I noticed is that for some apparent reason in this playthrough, this mechanic that automatically puts these things away back to their original place does not work. So I need to physically put stuff away, which is annoying. Maybe she's a man's doctor, or maybe she just enjoys reading man's health because of all the pictures of dudes that's inside. Duffel bag empty. Okay, no food. Sometimes when you find these like small coffee tables with cups and cigarettes, there might be also like chips, or well, tortilla chips are still chips, like nachos stuff. But not here. Okay, there is a can of cereal. Oh, okay. And a jar of leeks. And canned potato. Okay, I'll take that. Hey guys, food. Oh, it's a shame the jalapenos are rotten. Oh, and there's a basement. I gotta check out the basement too. We got food. We're not gonna starve. Closed. Okay, so which type of basement is it? Oh. Walkie-talkie. It's called walkie-talkie because you can talkie when you walkie. Yeah, I will definitely go to sleep soon. I actually like the fact that it's getting really... Oh, look! It's nice! Now, they should have some CDs over here. But the fact that they have a magazine called Mossy Rock, now this really fits the concept of this room. That's a nice basement. Yeah, I'm definitely going to sleep now. But the good thing is that it's late, I still gotta eat something, so until we finish, it's gonna be late enough for her to sleep the entire night. This is the bedroom? Yeah, this is the bedroom. I'm just gonna eat a half of a box of cereal. What's my weight? The weight is not looking good, guys. We gotta add some serious calories into our system. It's probably not gonna be enough anyway. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna eat a whole bag of sugar. No, don't do this at home. Not healthy. Okay, we're... Any better now? No, okay. Yeah, the toilet paper house. I've never found one. Out of all the like really cool Easter eggs and stuff, I really found many, but I've never managed to find the toilet paper house. Who knows? Maybe we'll find it on one of the streams. That would be cool. Okay, so we've managed to clean this house. I think I'm gonna try and like scavenge through this row over here. But I would prefer maybe... I think I'll give it like 30 minutes to get at least a little bit of sunlight. So let's find something to do. Okay, it's good enough. I should forage more. I don't forage at all. But foraging is just such a great skill. Nah, you know what? I don't wanna do it. We're going to the house. We are going straight to the house I was mentioning earlier. I am expecting that place to be... It's gonna be hot. We're gonna come in hot there. I'm expecting a lot of zomboids there. Is this a dead end or is it like a legit street? Okay, it's a dead end. So... Okay, let's scout out the town first. Sorry, excuse me, passing by. Oh, look at these groups. Yo, Fallas Lake, small rural town in the middle of nowhere. Where did all these Zeds came from? Like, look at the numbers. It's pretty insane. This is the house I was referring to. Oh, it's nice. And it's actually not as bad as I was expecting. I was actually expecting... Well, I wasn't expecting nothing. That's for sure. Are they following me? No, it doesn't seem so. Okay. Let's check the house then. Oh, that's cool. A gun, somebody committed suicide. There's somebody locked inside. No, so the cool thing about this house is... No, you know what? I'm not gonna say that. You will need to watch the upcoming episode of the masterclass to know. Ma'am? I know you will. I know you will. I'm just teasing. Yo, this guy has something stuck in his abdominal area. Now, I'm not expecting anything... Wooden spear. I'm not expecting any loot at all. Oh, look, this is a nice lamp. But this house is important from the point of view of Project Zomboid lore. See? Chips. Everything is rotten. Okay. No, a house for sale. Oh, this is the dye bottle. This is the new thing they added with 42.9. You can use this to dye clothes. Haven't found one yet. I only haven't found it in game yet. I only kind of like added it using debug mode just to see how it works. So the way that it works, you need a bucket of water, like the whole bucket, 10 liters. You need this like dye, and then you can change colors of clothes. Nothing here. Briefcase. Empty. Oh, more shoes. Okay, let's try them on. Let's see which ones look the best. Oh, these look exactly the same. And these look exactly the same. I have no idea what's the difference between all of these, so I'm gonna be carrying them for sure. Teddy bear. I'm taking a teddy bear. I'm putting him into the car. He's gonna drive with me. Yeah, I should. I do have a backpack actually. It's stashed in the car. And I am already super overloaded, and that's because I am carrying all kinds of unnecessary stuff. Oh, that's so cute. A newly married couple holding hands. They're probably dead downstairs. That story. I'm gonna loot this house, I'm gonna reorganize my stash, and we're getting out of here. To the place I was mentioning at the beginning of the stream. Probably. Yeah, it's not probably, that's for sure. Or maybe they managed to escape, you never know. I mean... No, they didn't manage to escape. They're dead. Just like everyone else, except me. For some reason. Come on! Oh. All this for dying after one swing. Okay. Now, you know what? This place actually has some potential. If you want to use it as a permanent base. This guy got this nice like backyard area. Plenty of space for farming and for animals. The house itself is actually quite nice. And we gotta check the basement, right? Oh. Yeah, those are meta events. They're like random, and the main idea behind those meta events is just to... Oh, there's... You serious? I thought this was a basement. Well, that's underwhelming. So the main idea behind these meta events is just to, you know, mix things up a little bit and make the world feel not totally dead. And you can actually turn them off. There's actually a way for you to turn that off. But I kind of like them. I mean, for me, I never turned them off. One of the recent playthroughs, I've actually done something even more crazy. And that is, I've actually set the helicopter event to more than once. Because why not? Okay, do I have a seat where I keep all the books? No, I don't. So I'm gonna put these in the back. Lighters go into the glove box, obviously. I'm a bit tired and I'm a bit peckish. Alright. I'm gonna grab a quick snack, guys, and we're gonna go. We're gonna go. It's gonna be quite a long drive. Not super long. It's not gonna take us a whole day. But We're gonna drive for a while because we need to get away from Fallas Lake. Oh, this is a dead end. Well, that's a great start. We gotta get away from Fallas Lake and we gotta reach one service area in the Doe Valley. Oh, he's got a balloon! Yo, he's got a balloon! Oh, no. Dude, now I have to stay here. I gotta get this balloon. That's so... Dude, I want your balloon. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and kill him with a car. Okay, he's dead. And... No, I won't be able to loot him like... I will try to, like, draw them away. And then just quickly go there, grab it, and just get the hell out of there. Sorry for the annoying honking. Should be enough. Probably got the attention of the entire town right now. Okay, sorry guys, I got some important business to do. Ah, shit, okay. Here goes nothing. Okay, didn't work. Didn't work as intended. Okay, so this is really bad now. So we gotta improvise a little bit. If I die because of a balloon, that's probably one of the most hilarious deaths like one can actually, you know, incur in this game. But you gotta have your priorities, right? Okay, how's the car? Okay, car is not looking good. That was so silly. I shouldn't have done that. But we gotta manage this somehow, right? Come on, guys, come on. Leave that car alone. I'm gonna try and use the fence to have most of these guys trip and fall, and this should buy me a bit of time. And then there's another fence, so we'll see if this genius plan is actually going to work. I'm in, guys. I am in. That was big brain move. And I got the balloon. I'm not seeing any applause. Chat, come on. This was genius. Thank you. Appreciate it. Jesus, that was so... Like, no, but honestly speaking, that was really, really stupid of me. I shouldn't have done that, but hey. That's a W. Absolutely. And I'm gonna show you now why I wanted that balloon. Okay, we're getting out of here. You're definitely getting out of here. Okay, Fallas Lake, 6 out of 10. I was expecting more. Not great, not terrible. Anyway, where is my backpack now? Here it is. Now, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Look at the balloon sticking out of the car. Oh my god. That's so cool. Okay, now I gotta figure out where I am. Because I need to... Okay, I think I gotta take a right. Either this road or this road. No, I hate to do this, but I gotta check the online map just to be sure. So, bear with me. I gotta take the second right. Okay. It's a good thing we still got a lot of gas. The car is still drivable. Hold on, is it? No, it can't be this road. No, it's the next one, okay. It was supposed to be like a main road and not like this local one. Well, main road. If you can call it a main road. Okay, so time for the grand reveal. Basically, somewhere near this area, if we continue, if we stick to this road, there's gonna be a service plaza not too far away from here. It's supposed to have a gas station, like a hunting store. But just north of that service plaza, apparently in the woods, there is a bunker. And I've never been to a bunker before. And when I learned there is a bunker, I figured I gotta go and see. But I don't like the fact that we're super tired and we're like peckish, so you know what that means. We gotta take a break. Yeah, the fact that the balloon sticks out is just so wholesome. Just super cute. Okay, there should be some houses over here, right? I'm guessing there should. Yeah, there's one. Okay, I kind of came... Now I want to park in the driveway. Maybe that car has gas and I don't want to haul gas cans over the fence. I just want to park next to it. Look at the size of my truck compared to this guy. So tiny. Ah, dude, this balloon is beautiful. Yeah, it matches your screen name. No gas. Please open. Thank you. Oh, comic books. Nice. Food. Do you have any? So I won't need to eat. Oh, look. Oh. They actually do. A pan? And canned tomatoes? Hey, you know what? We're making a proper meal this time. Hold on. You were thinking about, well, if your mic's broken, that's probably gonna be a challenge. There is something you could technically do. And that is to simply use AI to voice over the videos. Now, not everyone likes it. There are pros and cons to doing so. But it's free. Yeah, and there's a barbecue, so I can actually make like a legit soup. I think if I was to suggest something, I would suggest 11 Labs for voiceovers. Their tools are fairly decent. It's free. You get like 10,000 credits, which is kind of a token you use to create create narration. And the extra cool thing about it is that they're Polish. It's a Polish company, just like me, so... I used them for... when I was doing the intro to the Theo Reyes' story, that like radio message that he was getting. Yeah, I am. Yep, I am Polish. So I was using that to make that that kind of like the narrative part of the video. That soldier on the radio, stuff like that. Yeah, I have some seasoning, so I'm actually gonna add some seasoning to it. Your mom's Polish. Oh, that's so cool. And this is beautiful. Oh my god. Now I just need to find some. Hold on. I need to find. How does it work? Turn on. Oh, just like that. Look. Super easy. Because I never used the grill before. Whenever I needed to cook something outside, I was usually just using a fire. Like a campfire, but we got a grill going. Oh, this is gonna be class. Now imagine you've been surviving in this like horrible situation for weeks. Nothing warm to eat. You live off cans. You eat chips. You know, all the kinds of junk stuff. And after like weeks, you're gonna have a proper stew. Can you imagine how perfectly that would taste? And this is a proper stew. We've got carrots, we've got potatoes, we've got leeks, we've got some, you know, we've got some seasoning on top. Like, do you need anything else at this point? No, just cherish the small things. Yes, I am. The white one. My favorite. And my friend, you do realize that the official language of this stream is English, right? But nice to see you, man. Did you eat all of the szarlotka already? Well, it does take a while to cook it in this, like, grill, barbecue. There it is. 80% to go, so lucky. I want some. Give me some. Okay, can I turn it off? Oh, it's actually... I learned something new today. Yo. Minus 100 hunger. Oh, this is gonna last me for 2 days easy. Full to bursting, sweet, and I barely even... Okay, gotta get some... Yeah, I gotta go to sleep now. Now the stupid thing is that when we go to sleep right now, we're gonna wake up at a ridiculous hour. Oh, cigarettes. A full pack. She's rich. We're gonna probably be clearing the service area at night. Which is not perfect. No, we won't. It's... Okay, it's not bad, okay. You know what I'm gonna do? Just to commemorate this moment. Yeah, that was power nap. Now the problem with her is that she has the opposite of power naps. You're going to Poland to... where exactly? Do you know? Okay, I don't exactly know the way. If you find out, drop me on Discord. I might have some tips. Hard names? Not really. Ooh. Yo, the brakes on this car are dead. I can barely stop it. Szczebrzeszyn. There are some easy names. Piła, for example. If you think Polish like town names are difficult, go to Wales. And best of luck. Okay, we are... Gotta check the map again. Okay, we're almost there, actually. We are almost there. Oh, there's a restaurant. I forgot to fill my canteen. I'm out of water. Hold on. Yo, this balloon thing is so nice. I'm so happy I found that clown. And more chips. And more chips. Oh, and pretzels. Olives. Oh, we're gonna scratch the ticket. Let's see if we win. Did we win anything? No, we're a loser. Lol, okay. You lose. Okay, where's the sink? I need some... Here's the sink, I need water. Stale potatoes. Now, technically, we should still be able to eat them. If we cook them. But I don't know. Nah. Was that sugar cubes? Sugar cubes. Milk, maybe? No, but we got ketchup. Milk, maybe? No, an onion. Not bad. Now, the cool thing about these kitchens... here's a pro tip for you guys. The great thing about these kitchens... You see this? This oven? These large industrial ovens, when you disassemble them, you actually get electrical experience points instead of metalworking. And also these extractor hoods. Hold on, let me just shed more light. Yeah, these extractor hoods above the ovens, they are also disassemblable. All of it is disassemblable. And it gives a ton of electrical experience. The easiest way actually to level up electrical is getting into these industrial kitchens and just putting stuff apart. Okay, let me pack all the food I found. I was without any food at the beginning of the stream, and look at the situation right now. We have a ton of food. Not to mention the... Where's the soup? The stew. We've still got the stew. It's really good. Cześć, dziękuję, and do widzenia is a fantastic start. And actually the great thing about Poland is that you're probably going to be able to like easily communicate with most people using English. And if I would say probably, if not most people, then probably more than 60 to 70% of people under the age of 40, you should be able to at least communicate in English. Especially in larger towns. In smaller areas, like smaller like villages and stuff, it's probably a bit more difficult. But all the like regular places tourists usually go to visit, should be able to easily get by using English. Okay, this might not be the largest house there is, But we're just... You gotta find a place to sleep, because I don't think being tired already and, you know, knowing it's already 10 p.m., it would make sense to go anywhere else. Alright, so we're gonna... See, you gotta make your bed before you go to sleep, and obviously this is a zomboid way of making your bed. You gotta clear the infestation first. I think I saw one more. No, they actually... No, they gave up. Okay, very nice. Most of my family from my mom's side only knows Polish. But I assume your mom speaks English, right? Photograph of a suspicious person. Miniok, they have a photograph of you. Not sure how they, you know, got it, but they have it. So you're good. I mean, you shouldn't have like many problems. Yeah, we got 89 kills the day before. I don't even know when we got that 89 kills. Crazy. Okay, let me check the house. Just some rotten food, as expected. Soap. You know what? I haven't cleaned myself in like a week. So since it's still middle of the night and they have soap and water, I think I'm gonna wash myself. Not that it really makes a huge difference because we're gonna be covered in the blood and like the moment we get out. But you know, at least for a moment. Why can't I just click wash all? That is beyond stupid. That I have to manually click every single clothing item. Oh, we're out of soap. No, we're not out of soap. Did we actually use the entire water in the bathtub? No. Something's wrong. I don't get it. Okay, well, whatever. So we're half clean. There's a mod that makes you Zeds smell you when they're hungry. Aren't they always hungry? Like, isn't it, aren't they always on, like, hunting you? It would make sense if they could smell me if I am really filthy, like, you know, haven't washed myself in a week or something. Yeah, after a month. Yo, after a month of wearing what I am wearing, and I am actually wearing a leather top, long johns, a leather jacket, and leather stockings, and a nylon catsuit underneath. And on top of that, I have a bulletproof vest and a chest rig. I mean, I don't want to imagine the smell. How, meaning how am I able to wear all of these things? She got startled. How much does the balloon weigh? 0.0, like 0.04, so nothing. Okay, we're coming up on the service plaza. It should be... Yeah, I'm expecting this place to be rather... Oh, look at this. Yeah, so this is the service plaza. There's supposed to be a gas station. Oh, jeez. Yeah, look, army surplus. You see? So this is what happens. This is what they did with the new zombie spawn mechanic. So I haven't been here before, but apparently this is like a pretty important gun shop that should have tons of ammo and weapons inside. So this is, as far as I understand, the spawning mechanic as of 42.9. This is a defined hot zone, and defined hot zones should have tons of zombies. I mean, look at this. I mean, this is ridiculous. Like, how are you supposed to even... I mean, yes, I agree, it is realistic. I mean, if I would ask myself a question, where would I go? No, actually, no, let me take it back. I would not go there, because if I would find myself in a situation like this, I would go exactly where the people... I mean, I would go like the opposite direction the people go. So, if people would flock to, like, you know, army complexes or police stations or whatever, I would probably bail the other way. Just to avoid people as much as possible. But I know it, you know it, that's because we play Project Zomboid. Normal people would probably not follow this logic. I'm gonna try and make a... I need to find a glass bottle. I will see if I can make a molly to... Yeah, no cities or schools. You wanna go to school if you wanna find machine guns. That was not a... That was a bad joke, sorry. So I want to find a glass bottle because maybe I will be able to make a molly and just burn them all down. Because I'm really interested to see what's inside that army surplus store. Oh, it looks like... Oh, they had tons of liquor, right. Oh, look! They have a shotgun underneath the bar area over here. That's cool. Okay, so I got some glass bottles. Gin. I would probably need vodka. It wasn't a joke. Are you American, by the way? Just curious. Are you from the States or from somewhere else? Oh, we don't have any hard liquor, so I will have to use some of my fuel. If I look at the Discord... Okay, hold on. I gotta do that. Oh, okay. I see. Norway. No, 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 not this way, not this way. Gas can. You know what sucks? This fog. We're not going to be able to do anything meaningful in this fog with this amount of zomboids over there. Like, I'm not risking it. So we'll have to wait for the fog to pass. I need to find something, piece of cloth, like a t-shirt, or maybe they don't have curtains. No, they don't have curtains. Any specific mod you're referring to? The car doesn't look healthy. No, it doesn't look healthy at all. Totally agree. Really? Nothing? No piece of cloth? No nothing? Oh, whiskey. I don't want to fight them now. No, look, it cannot see anything right now. Oh, there's one. I think there's just one over there. So one I think I will be able to handle. And I'm just gonna grab like a t-shirt or something off of him and make the rags. Oh no, there's more. There's more than one. There's two over there and one over here. Okay, we've got rags. We're gonna make two mollies and wait for the fog to clear out so that I can try and get inside that military supply store. Okay, yes. Molotov cocktail. Oh, a bug. We've got a bug, guys. Look, I'm trying to make a molly and nothing is happening. Standardized vehicle upgrades. Never used it. I will have to look it up. Okay. Let's try here. What is wrong? What is your malfunction? Now we got it. Okay, cool. And I'm gonna pour all this whiskey out. Straight on the floor. Such a waste. Hold on, can I make another one? No, this is a different type of bottle. Oh, there's another whiskey bottle over here. Purify water. Oh, interesting. Ah, because I have the water purification tablets. Makes sense. You should make a vid about debug mode. Yeah. I plan on doing so, actually. But I'm not gonna do it until I have a long and interesting chat with my friend Dark Moriarty. Because... if there is a person that knows tons about debug mode, that would probably be him. And if I make a video about debug mode, I want to make it as useful as possible. So yeah. Got to educate myself first. If that makes sense. Man, this fog is not clearing. Not even the slightest. Gotta get water. There was a sink over here. So I think I'm gonna take a nap, and I'm gonna do one of the worst things possible, which is I'm gonna take a nap in the car. And I'm carrying way too much weight on me, by the way. Okay, so it's 9 in the morning. We're gonna sleep till noon. Hopefully the weather clears. and we'll be fine. What's my job? Why do you ask? Ooh. We barely even... No, I'll try to sleep a bit longer. Oh, no, I can't go to sleep. So, I'm basically... Yeah, I should absolutely drop some stuff. I'm gonna drop the backpack, actually. I'm just gonna put it in the trunk and not carry it with me. So basically what I'm doing is... I'm like a... Oh, I have a wine bottle. I'm a manager, basically. I manage teams, I work on process improvement, customer relationship, operational efficiency. Yeah, stuff like that. I mean, it's actually, I mean, I made it sound super uninteresting. It's actually really fun. I actually just started. I found a job like a couple of weeks ago, and I started 2 weeks ago. So the place where I am right now, it's totally new for me. Like brand new start, new people, new company, everything is new. But before that, I was in a similar role, also managing like shared service center operations. And I've been doing that for over 5 years for the company that I was employed in. And I do enjoy it, yeah. I think what I enjoy most is the people's component, because I tend to work with really tons of different people. And I have the real privilege also of, you know, like leading people. And I find that one of the most rewarding things in life. So yeah, I definitely enjoy it. It's fun. Well, the weather is good, meaning there is no more fog, but we're in no position to do any fighting right now. So one more power nap. And then we're gonna try and get into the store. I really want to see what's inside that store, especially considering the amount of zomboids inside. Or actually not inside, but in the vicinity of that store. It makes me think that that place must be, you know, like super interesting. And once we do that, we'll probably, it's probably gonna be like very late. So Maddie's gonna go to sleep. And the next day, we are going to the bunker. So that's the plan for the next day or so. And we're still not rested, but I think I can manage, at least for now. Do I have where did I leave? I left the lighter in the glove compartment, right? So, explosives one-on-one. Lighter in one hand, Molotov cocktail in the other, and just chug it in the general direction of the group and see what happens. I'm not using the car. I'm gonna park it right outside over here, because I think what I'm gonna do once I finish is I'm gonna go back to the small house that we stayed in before, so that we have a safe house to go to sleep. And now we just want to get anywhere near a large group and try to... This will do. Let's hope for a good throw. Ah, that was a good one. That was a perfect throw. Right in the middle. Now we gotta get some of them burning. And some people would say that was not smart because we are unable to control fire, and they are probably right, because if they start going into this doctor's office, they might get inside the army store, and this way all of the loot will go up in flames. But I'm kind of ready to take that risk, if that makes sense. I don't really get some jobs. I want, but one of my hobby is coding. So if I join a job where I code, so if you're a coder, there are so many cool things you can do. What language do you code in, by the way? Now this is the part of using fire that I really don't like because it's just super boring. They're gonna keep on following me. Python! I had in the previous job, not in this one, but the one that I had before, I was working for Nielsen. They are a data analytics company. And I had a team of guys who were managing data injection and data validation processes. And they were using tons of Python. Most of it was, you know, like self-built for the purpose of either speeding up the process or, you know, if you have some checks for data quality or data consistency, you can do that in Excel. You can do it in various different ways. But, you know, I had some really skilled guys. Most of them self-learned coders who simply used Python to, you know, to make stuff work faster and, you know, make the magic happen on its own. I actually tried to learn Python myself just so I can kind of like talk to them and understand what they're saying. But I've never gotten beyond like lesson 4 of an online course that I was doing, so it's definitely not for me. But Python is a fantastic language to know. Absolutely, it opens so many doors. It's so frequently used by so many companies, especially in the space of, you know, like data management, analytics, and every single company in the world does some data management and analytics because pretty much everything is runs on data these days. So if you have Python, I'm pretty sure there are tons of interesting things you can do. Probably should pull these guys in too, but I run a risk of burning this food market, which is full of rotten food anyway, so I wouldn't bother. Don't want to get them into the military store though, so I'll try to pull. Oh Jesus, look at there's so many of them. Please leave me alone. Oh, they're starting to drop. They're starting to drop dead. Okay, no, not this way. This way. Gotta... Hey, we got another Brazilian fan. So nice to have you here. Hey, Professor Daniel. Are you like a legit professor? Okay, they're still burning. First time I learned coding was Scratch. Coding for kids. Yeah, Roblox. Dude, Roblox is such an easy entry into coding. That it's insane. It's such a good thing that, you know, you have this platform where you can have even, you know, like kids learn stuff. I have massive respect for them for setting that up. Corey, full-time software developer, mostly do Java and C# and have some proficiency in front. Yo, guys, hold on. I'm gonna pause for you. I have a history teacher right now, and I have a full-time software developer, and I'm starting to be a bit intimidated. So, nice. Daniel, history was my favorite subject in school. I was actually, the profile of my high school class was history. So, I have a sweet spot in my heart for history. Especially like 17th and 18th century history for my country. It's probably one of my favorite periods of time. And I am Polish, by the way. So that was the peak of the Polish power historically. It was pretty much downhill since then. Okay, not... See, they died faster than I expected. Normally, they should burn for a bit longer. Now, most of these guys have burned, so I don't have too many Zeds actually catching fire. Oh, look at... We got a barbecue inside. What is happening? Somebody call the fire department. '19th century history is such an uncharted area. At least, I mean, when you look at the school curriculum in Poland, because technically my country did not exist in that particular period of time, because Poland did not exist since 1795 all the way till 1918. So there was no Poland on the map. So it's like, when they teach you history, it's like, okay, we can just skip this part. Nobody cares. In 19th century is like full-on industrial revolution, Victorian times. Such an OG period of human history, and it's like totally untouched at schools. Have you played Victoria? The Paradox game that is kind of, you know, talking about this era. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave these guys, let them roast for a little, and I gotta get some sleep now. We're gonna come back tomorrow. That means we are risking one thing, because when you play with fire, so here's we're gonna do a classroom with Gertrix right now. If you leave them here, they will obviously spread around, right? Because that's what zomboids do when you leave the location they're in. They will kind of roam away a little bit. But when I come back, the fire will start to spread again. So we risk having this fire spread into more buildings. I just really hope it's not gonna spread to the military store. Ouch. We were absolutely super powerful, but the peak of the Polish power is definitely the 17th century. What was called the Polish Commonwealth. We were a European superpower. And what happened next is, you know, oligarchs wanted to, they were called magnates back then. They wanted a piece of the... They wanted a piece of the glory for themselves, and too much internal tension, people pulling the country in thousands of different directions. And this is how you died, basically. I didn't imagine I could make that reference speaking about Polish history. And correct me if I'm wrong, Daniel, but I think, isn't it, because I can imagine a lot of, you guys teach a lot about European history, because obviously there are strong influences from the colonial times and the age of exploration. Because it kind of, it did put the modern South America on the map, like the modern one. The post-colonial, if I can say, use this phrase, because obviously South America was full of highly advanced civilizations before, but then the Spanish and the Portuguese came and kind of flipped the script. But I can imagine that's one of the reasons you study, especially the 15th century, the 15th and 16th, because that was the early stages of the exploration. So I'm curious if that is why this is a topic. Yo, and side note, this is precisely why I really enjoy live streaming, because I could never imagine I would be playing Zomboid and actually discussing 16th century geographical exploration. and having an opportunity to talk to a Brazilian history teacher. So awesome. That's one of the good things that we've got with the internet. We got a ton of really crappy stuff, but this is definitely one of the good things. Yes, exactly. It's what I'm saying. It's pretty insane. No, but we're gonna go back to to Zombite in a moment. I just gotta get some sleep because we really need to see what's inside that store, right? Babe, what are you doing? Ah, you're okay. You're hiding treats for the dogs. Okay. Not safe to sleep here. Uh-oh. Ah, okay, that makes sense. I'm just trying to... Dude, I'm just trying to chill. Okay, much better. Portuguese and Spanish mix, the people originally from South America. Here in Brazil, we also have many immigrants from Italians, Germans. Yeah, that was a thing, right? Also, there are obviously thousands of jokes about Germans emigrating to Argentina around 1945, if you know what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure you know. So yeah, a dog. Yes, I do have actually, I have 2 dogs. And the funny thing is, right now, what my wife did, she hid like dog treats all over the living room that I'm in, and they just need to like sniff and find the treats. Sort of a type of an exercise for them, and mixed with just having fun. Yeah, this is a meme in Brazil. Is that one of the things that adds to the tensions when you guys play football against each other? It's too dark. Okay, gotta wait a while. I don't wanna get out there when it's still so dark. Okay, better. Oh, and now she's drowsy again. Jesus, this is such a stupid thing. Of course it's a stereotype. Just like there is a stereotype that all Polish people are stealing cars from Germany. There are tons of jokes about us Polish people that Germans like to say that if you want to find your car, you gotta go to Poland. Which is obviously, it was true in the early 90s when we were still super poor and recovering from the communist times, but it's not true anymore. We just laugh about it, it's fine. Dog's name is Pele. I think Daniel might appreciate that name, if that is reference to the original Pele. Cat names Troika and Oreo. Oh, I don't have my windshield anymore. Uh-oh, that's bad. Candy names, nice. Yeah, that's cool, Daniel. Really nice that you popped on stream. Hop in anytime. I mean, I love to chat history, so really glad you took the time to step in and say hello. Yeah, good luck at school. Okay, let's see what's happening here, because I left them burning. Burning with desire. But I don't see any fire left. No, their fire is still going. Okay, fire is still going, so we will try to pull the rest of these guys. Hey Daniel, if you're still here, if you hop onto my Discord, you will see the live stream schedule. You've probably seen it in the videos, but just mentioning. I will try to stream a bit more frequently, like twice per week. So if you want to stay up to date, it's gonna be there. Take care. Okay, we definitely don't want any fire in this area, so let me just try and pull as many as I can also from that side. And I don't mind burning this thing over here. I don't even know what this is, so I don't care. But the rest, we cannot let them burn the military supply store. This is like a bar or something. And a food market. Yeah, all of this, all the food here is probably already gone anyway, so I don't really care about this. I think there's like, just quickly visually judging this, I think there's like 200. About 200 in total. Yeah, there's a group over there, another one in the woods over there. Man, there's a ton. Troika is 12 years old and is chill. Grumpy Cat and Oreo is young. Don't remember the age, which shows. Your dog hates your cats? Helps my dog escape the house. Nice. So I do realize this is not the most exciting content that you can get right now, because it's just me walking and hoping these zomboids catch fire and start burning. And I'm not super successful doing that, but there is no other way at this point. We gotta clear them this way in order to reap the benefits. Hehe, one shot. Okay, I'm gonna do something really stupid right now, and I hope it won't backfire. Okay, I don't think it did. So normally, do not do this. Like, do not do this. That was super stupid, because if I get trapped inside, it's game over. But my idea was to try and set this entire food market area on fire, because if they try to get me from the other side, they might get stuck, catch fire, die faster, you know. Whoa! I'm not a pro. That was just pure luck. That was pure luck. This could have ended either way. This could have ended in me just getting trapped inside. I was lucky that the door on the other side was like broken, and there was nothing on the other side of this complex, because you know, it could have ended very, very badly. May contain dad jokes. Shouldn't be long now. Well, we definitely did some damage. This is so uninspiring. Now this is the moment we should talk about history, you know? Like have an interesting, or about coding. Because it's it's just me walking in circles. Absolute cinema. Or let's tackle it differently. Is your screen name Kinge or Kingi? What's the proper way of reading it? I don't want to butcher your name. Besides, I mean, I expect it's not your real name, but your screen name, but still. Is there like an E or an E at the end? E. Okay, so I got it right the first time. Nice. So since you're Norwegian, are you like a winter sports guy? Okay, we're gonna speed up the process a little bit. Yo, nice. Anything in particular? Cross-country skiing? Biathlon? I was pretty big fan of Ole Einar Bjørndalen back when he was a thing. I used to watch a lot of biathlon. And that dude was just crazy good. And then I got disinterested, but there was a period of time where I was actually watching these guys go around in circles and shoot at targets. I found it incredibly interesting as a sport. Okay, guys, we've managed to get into the store. You have no idea who am I talking about? Really? I thought he was like I thought he was big. He's like the multiple Winter Olympic gold medalist in biathlon. And he's Norwegian. But that was like 15 years ago. So yeah. Okay, so we've got inside the store. Let me just clear the remaining last customers. Oh, there's more customers than I expected, actually. Die, please. Oh, no. Bad play. Okay, so let's see what all the fuss is about. Okay. Oh no! Oh no! Mary, get up! Get up! No, don't panic. Okay, we got it, guys. We got it. Shut the door. There. Okay. Oh no. Oh, whoa. Where did he come from? I thought I finished. If I get a coding job, I would like to work for security. You mean like IT sec? Cyber sec? It's one of the most rapidly growing branches of IT in general. So that's definitely a good direction. There's tons of jobs in IT sec right now. And actually still not too many experts. At least a few years ago it was like, it's 2025 now. Okay, so it was 7 years ago, granted. But the previous company I was working for, We've had an IT security guy, not specifically a coder. He was also a coder, but he was also quite strong when it comes to security policies and security standards. And this guy was getting like job offers every other week. Like literally there were people just calling him on LinkedIn that they have a job and that they would love for him to work for them. So IT security, definitely a great area to kind of grow your professional career, especially if you consider a lot of advancement with AI and all the risks that are associated with AI on top of your regular just like standard IT security stuff. Great industry. Nice. When I was a kid, I like to make stuff as well, but for me it was Lego blocks. I spent endless hours building things from Lego blocks. So when you get Legos, you would start by simply, putting the particular structure or whatever it is that you've got. But then after a while, you just put it apart and you make things on your own. We are toast. Look at this. Yo, this is so bad. Yo, if Andy was here, he would say this is a Tinder bio. Tinder bio moodles. Gotta work on this a little bit. It's a good thing we've got some food still. But surprisingly, we don't have as much as I thought. Look, we're halfway through our food. Few bags of chips. Yeah. Okay, I gotta get some rest. I will go back still before going for a nap, because I think I still should be able to take at least some of them, especially if they spread out a little bit. Oh, and like, did he do anything I would know of? Or did he work for like a gaming studio I would know? Or was it more like something less spectacular, if I may use this phrase? Okay, I think that's the last one, actually. Ah, okay, side projects. Got it. Okay, let's see if there is, like, if this place is really worth all the hassle. Because we really got here just out of curiosity. I don't think I would be needing actually anything from here. Orange poncho. Okay, some clothes. Water ration cans. I'm sorry, what is that? Open. Canned food? What? Hold on. What is it? Okay, it's pretty heavy. Oh, so it's just... Okay, I get it. So it's canned water. It would be really cool if they would have also, like, food rations. Oh, okay. I hit Nimble. Level 1. He doesn't work as a main job hobby. Okay, it's like a hobby. Mostly MMOs. Man, I failed my studies because of MMOs. I got kicked out of uni because instead of, like, you know, learning stuff, I was just playing World of Warcraft all the time. Now, in retrospect, was that the right choice? Probably not. Do I regret it? Probably not. So what does he play? Or is it like, or am I missing something and he's actually doing coding for MMOs? A military backpack. I think I got a better one. Yeah, mine is actually an improved one. Oh, look. A scarf. And a wool hat. Now, we don't need this right now, but technically, if winter comes, this is awesome. For the winter is coming scenario, this is golden. Trauma bag, but it's empty probably. Angle-headed flashlight, already have one. Another flashlight, probably some clothes. Yeah, a lot of different military clothes. Ah, okay, I get it. I get it now. You know what? I don't know. This is not as impressive as I was expecting. Though probably if I get inside this back door... Can I pick lock it? I can pick the lock, nice. Probably if I get inside there's gonna be tons of guns. And ammo. Let's see if I'm right. Ammo. Ammo. Ooh. Some weapon modifiers and yeah, as expected. Oh, 4 boxes of shotgun shells. No, I won't. I won't be using... Not in this playthrough. American Bladecraft. Oh, okay. I will read this. In fact, I can't. Because of this. Anti-gun activist. If I just touch a gun, I get an immediate penalty to, you know, all kinds of things. Like, she gets immediately stressed, she gets immediately sad. So no guns for us. But, in all honesty, I was expecting better. I was really expecting better. I think I need... I should be taking a nap now. Oh, look at this. This is cool. A beret. No, in general, I would say this place is... Oh, there are tons of zomboids over there. Hope they didn't see me. Probably already did. I don't know, I gotta... Oh, there's a group over here. Okay, I gotta leave this place. It's just too hot. Okay, Okay, I've been to the gun store. I have my own opinion. I'm not impressed. I can say mission accomplished, to at least to some extent. And now we're gonna get some rest, and tomorrow we're gonna go to the bunker. And I am really interested to go to the bunker. My uncle works in a bar now. Nice. I don't have many uncles, actually. Try this house now. Didn't sleep here yet. Oh no! Oh dude, it's been so long since the electricity went out. You serious? Well, that's not good. So your uncle that does coding actually works in a bar? You mean the same uncle? You see, sometimes people pick, you know, different jobs and professions because, you know, maybe they don't want the stress. I know people that used to be, not personally know people, but I know examples of people who used to be like hotshot, high level, like executive level managers, and they quit their jobs to, you know, like take care of chickens. I would actually consider that a W in life. If you reach a point where you're an executive and you can just stop doing that and, you know, farm chickens, congratulations. You definitely did something well in your life. Okay, beans. Beans. Sleep. Like immediately. She's gonna pass out soon. Like, drop dead on the floor. But I would like to improve her sadness level. It's not gonna help because it's not removing sadness, it's only removing boredom. So I just wasted my time here. That's fine. Here's something? Nope. Nope. Okay. That's fine. Let's close the curtains just in case. And let's try to drag her out a little bit more. Maybe to 10 p.m. Oh, I lost half a kilo only yesterday. We need more calories. We still have some wiggle room, because, I mean, obviously she's at 80 kilograms right now. If she drops below 75, then we're gonna start to get debuffs, so... so yeah. Yeah, that's one more thing that you just wrote with the hobby. Sometimes you might fall into the trap of doing something that used to be your hobby and doing it as a profession. Then it might kill the joy. So you gotta be careful. You need to like balance it out. Because you know there is this adage that if your hobby is your job, you won at life. And it is absolutely true, because if you can do things that you really enjoy and make money while doing it, it's awesome. But then again, you ran into a potential trap, which is, what if at some point you start disliking what you do? And then the thing you liked, the hobby that you liked, turns into a chore that you hate. And that's not good. Okay, so you're probably wondering, what am I doing right now? So basically, supposedly, somewhere, hold on, let me check the online map. Somewhere over here, there should be a bunker. And I want to get there by car, because I'm just guessing. It's gonna be super difficult. Because I'm just guessing, maybe it's this way? I don't know, hold on. First let me maybe find it on foot. Yeah, it's probably some like this way. Because I'm guessing I'm gonna need a generator inside to like, I don't know, like use it. Oh, there was a zombie. Oh, I think we're close. Oh, it's a huge group. Oh, a huge group. Okay, no, I'm not fighting you guys. Forget it. Yeah, totally. I gotta be super careful now. Okay, I don't see any bunkers. It's supposed to be in the woods. I think this is too close to the road. So my only guess is that the group that is following me right now is actually somehow linked to that bunker over there. So that would suggest it's this way, maybe? Yeah, look, there's way more coming. Alright. And I mean, I'm happy to, like, lose them in the woods. I don't know the exact location. I don't think I'm getting close. Oh, there it is. Hold on. There's definitely a structure over there. See? Okay, I found it. But I don't think I can get there with a car. I was hoping I would be able to drive, maybe. Because, you know, exploring bunkers in the dark? Okay. No, I'm not planning on making a road. Too much effort. I made a road in the woods just once. It took me almost 2 weeks of in-game time. And like, probably more than 8 hours of actual gameplay. It was so tedious that I am never doing that again. Unless I play multiplayer and we have a group project. Like, couple of people would be working on the road, then sure, no problem. But if I'm to make a road on my own, forget it. Okay, do we think this bunker is gonna be deserted, or do we think this bunker is actually gonna be full of inhabitants? That's a question. Huh? Oh, okay. Oh! Oh! Oh, this is nice. Oh, this is really nice actually. Yo, this place has everything. Okay, it's not a bunker, it's more like a shelter. Bunker is a really strong word, but okay. Now the problem is here's the deal. We've been streaming for like 2 hours and 20 minutes right now, more or less. And I was expecting this part of the stream to be like 30 minutes. But, well, we've explored it in under a minute, so what to do now? I almost forgot another thing that made me get into coding was Minecraft. See, I never played Minecraft in my entire life. Not even for a single minute. And I know it was a thing, but I never actually touched it. So I'm not sure if I'm missing out or something. But yeah. So this place is definitely, I mean, it does have potential to be a shelter. It has everything. That sink area over there should be easy to plumb with water collectors. But yeah, okay, where did I leave my car now? That... So I made something really silly. I should have marked the spot where I left the car. I just decided to leave the car and start walking. Oh, there it is. Phew! You know, if I would lose the car, that would be so stupid. It would be all my fault. 100%. Super thirsty, like getting seriously dehydrated. Okay, map. Where are we? We are not far away from Constown, actually. Yeah, she's super sad for some reason. I don't, I mean, things are not looking up for her right now. I think I'm gonna get back to Constown, actually, to my original base. Because that area should be mostly clear. And I need to figure out what to do next. Or you guys can help me figure out what to do next, but... yeah, first I got to... Gotta get some rest. So what we've learned today is that this military surplus supplies store, 8 out of 10, I would say. This shelter thingy, 7 out of 10. Fallas Lake is cool, but much more, way more infested than I would expect for such a small location. 6 out of 10. Okay, fair. Military research facility. Okay, you got my attention now. Continue, please. I'm not gonna go to Constown in this case. I'm gonna find a place where I can just crash for a while. This will do. Here, we're gonna use you to fertilize the flowers. Come on. There you go. Jesus, I'm gonna use you to fertilize the flowers. Whoa! Cheap shot from behind. Yellow card. Oh, okay. I misplaced the kick. The stomp. Alright. Water. Thank you. Is this disgustingly huge? 1,000 zombies easy. How to put it? That does not sound super super interesting for me at this, like right now. Yeah, temporary base to fix my moodles. Completely agree. I think this house is what we're gonna use. We can actually even play a little bit with survival skills. I saw a couple of rabbits. Oh, black beans. Do I still have that? Do I have that pot over there? I do. And there is a barbecue outside, but this one actually requires like real wood. So let's do that. Let's do a little bit of just taking it easy in life for a change. Let me kill the engine. No, that's not the driver's seat. This is the driver's seat. Hey Scandy, welcome. Yes, you have. We're more than 2 hours in actually, but we're still here. Okay, so let me get my stuff out of here. Let's get ourselves organized. Since since we are gonna fix our moodles, let me just quickly get rid of all of this. And the bulletproof vest also. And I also got this chainmail glove that I found somewhere. I don't recall where. Somewhere in Constown, long time ago. Okay, do I have something to make like a decent stew or something? I got black beans and white beans, so I could do black beans, white beans with some bouillon cube and yeah, absolutely. Late is better than never, 100%. But first we gotta find some wood. Because if I'm to cook something, I can only cook it here. And unfortunately, this thing does not have turn on. Because this is not a gas-powered barbecue, but just like your regular one. So we're gonna grab that log over there. Now this log over here is gonna give us 4 hours of burn time, if I am correct. And 4 hours should be more than enough to cook beans. And if I could find... Oh, there's a zombie behind me. You'd be surprised. Cooking is one of my most favorite hobbies. And I would say I'm actually pretty decent. In general. I made... yeah, today I made like tortilla wraps with strips of chicken and a spicy mango salsa. And that shit was fire. Okay, I'm carrying too much stuff with me. I'm not gonna need the mollies right now because I don't intend on burning anything. I'm super tired, so foraging right now is probably not the best thing to do. I won't be able to find many things. Plus it's raining, so we've got another negative effect. But if I could just find some mushrooms or a carrot or just a single vegetable, that would be incredible. But I don't think I will actually be... Oh, hold on, there's something. Ah, tree branch. No, thank you. And this is a rock. Not great. Lavender. Lavender I cannot cook. But it does reduce stress levels. So foraging is actually one of my most favorite things to do. It's so peaceful. You just walk around and it's like... I'm sure some of you seen the movie Forrest Gump. There is like this famous scene where Forrest Gump is sitting at the bench waiting for the bus, and he says that life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. So foraging is similar. Oh, a caterpillar. We can throw it into the beans. These are actually quite nutritious. No, this one is not nutritious. Hunger -1. Forget it. Okay. Okay, no luck, no vegetables. Forest Witch, 100%. Violets. All right. Where is the pot? Here is the pot. So cooking class 1-on-1. We gotta fill the pot with water first. And we've got some black beans and we've got some white beans. So this is not gonna be like super top quality restaurant level meal, but it's gonna be insanely nutritious. I mean, if you look at the nutritional facts for beans, look at the amount of carbs and protein. So if you combine these, it does wonders for your weight management. Because weight management is actually quite complex. The mechanic itself and the formulas behind, I don't even remember them exactly right now myself. But you actually got to get the right amount of calories first, and then you also need to have the right mixture of your nutrients to actually be able to gain weight. And since Mary has been losing weight right now, so if we could stop that process, that would be swell. Now, if they would serve me a bean and ramen noodle soup in a freaking 5-star restaurant, I would call for the manager. 100%. Okay, so we got... Ah, okay. Gotta get rid of these first. Okay, it fits. I was afraid it's not gonna fit. That would be so weird. Now, oh, it's 6 hours, so I stand corrected. I thought the log is 4 hours, it's actually 6 hours. So we're gonna add plenty of... And... I don't have a lighter. I don't have a lighter? I don't. Do I have a lighter here? I don't, so I left the lighter in the car. Okay. I hope I left the lighter in the car. Sheesh. Imagine if I had no lighter. that would be so bad. And I need something to light the fire, so I'm just gonna rip a piece of cloth so I have a rag to use it as a fire starter. We could also just look for twigs. But whatever. Okay, and now let's wait for it to cook. Yo, Kingy, I mean, is there anything special that made you stay with me for so long? That's such a nice thing to write. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm having tons of fun streaming. I would never imagine I would have so much fun streaming. Especially me being 39 years old and I just actually started, so... I never thought this would be such an awesome hobby to have. Okay, we got the stew, guys, the soup. Oh, this is gonna fix our unhappiness so much. For some reason, I mean, imagine eating beans with noodles. Such a horrible thing. I cringe just thinking about it. But apparently she's fine. What about our weight? Not yet. Okay. So adding a little more calories. You know what I'm missing? What I'm missing is actually fats. And you know what sucks? Let me tell you what sucks. When we stayed in this restaurant thingy over here, they had an entire bottle of olive oil that I didn't grab with me because I thought I won't need it. Man. Misplayed on my part. Okay, I'm gonna eat some more and then we gotta get some sleep. Don't understand why she did not lose the sadness trait yet. Weird. The food itself has a really... Oh, see, now it's gone. Because if you look at the soup itself, at the stats, the unhappiness is really... The bar is like really solid. Great vibes, thank you. Really appreciate it. That's the whole point. That's the whole point of doing it. Okay, so where's the bedroom? Oh, look! I didn't know it has a second floor. World trade. Okay, that's something that I would read, probably. Baseball cap, a hoodie. Nah. Kind of meh. Hitchhiking through Canada. So one more thing. If you find books, you will find two types of books. There are the red ones and the white ones. The paperback ones, these are so much better. They have massively like better stats. Oh, a bucket hat. But it takes it takes longer to read them. One thing I'm missing is that we cannot use these. Imagine throwing a football. Or like, you know, even have the ability to kick a football, because we have a football, there is a tennis ball, there is like a football, like the soccer ball and the football. We can dye our hair. Is it red? Okay. Yeah, why not? Okay, she really needs to get some sleep. I'm dragging this out way too long. But the color of her hair now matches the heels. See? Fashion designer. All right. Uh-huh. Very nice. Well done. So that's an interesting thing you just mentioned, because I don't rush things. One of the first streams I did, I really was super focused on I gotta get as much action as possible. You know, I just gotta keep on fighting all the time and you know, just try to kill waves after waves of zomboids. And it usually ended up with me like dying within the first 3 or 4 days into the game. And then I figured, why am I doing that anyway? I mean, just gotta play the game, enjoy it, I guess. Okay, so since we just woke up in the middle of the, not even in the middle of the night, like at the very beginning of the night, and we're like almost fully rested. So I see if I can maybe fix some of my clothes. And by the way, do I have battery? What about the battery? Oh, the battery is still looking really good. Okay, so no need to worry about batteries. Thread and a needle. Thread. No needle. Oh, there's a needle. Hold on. So. We have a saying in Polish. We have a saying in Polish that the blind don't need the eyes, and it's pretty much what happened with me right now. What I was looking for the thread and the needle. Is owning a multiplayer free? What do you mean? Oh, okay, so I need to move it from the chest rig. My boyfriend and I just started playing, and the first time today, and suddenly you pop on my YouTube recommended. Google listens. They know everything about us. It's true. They know everything. No, but in all seriousness, it's such a chill game to play as a pair, as a couple. Well, no, let me take it back. My wife would not agree. Let me just put it this way. She would say I'm not making any sense because it's nothing. It's not a chill game for her. By no means, but it's a fun experience. So since your first day playing, you're probably playing build 41. Because that's the build that's multiplayer applicable. I'm not sure I fully understand your question, Kingy. I think starting a server is not free because, well, there are two ways to play multiplayer. You either host a local game, and then the server, the world, works only when the host is actually playing, if that makes sense. And then there's the alternative solution, which is actually having a full-on server that's up at all times, but that implies server costs. So if you want to have a server, that's actually paid. And I was thinking about having my own server. I actually hinted that some time ago on Discord, because I think if we get to build 42 multiplayer, there's going to be tons of people playing, and we already have a community of over 60 people. So, I mean, imagine how much fun we could have. So that's definitely on my list. I would love to have my own server, but we got to get multiplayer first, because I'm definitely want to have a server for build 42. Because I am so immersed in build 42 right now that it would probably be super difficult for me to switch back to 41. So Kat, you're just sitting at the base, reading books. Very smart. So the way that I played with my wife was that she was doing the cooking and I was doing the killing. And it's not chauvinistic at all on my part. This was pre-agreed, so let's just be clear here. But that's such a fun way to play the game together. And you guys are on build 41, so you're missing a ton of extra features that were introduced in build 42, especially stuff related to farming, to animal care. All these things were either added or completely overhauled in build 42, and they are more prone and they are more like tailored towards multiplayer games. Because if you want to like take advantage of all the features that are in the game, doing it solo is just such a chore. And if you have a group of people that, you know, one person would be handling farming, the other person would be or farming and animals, the other one would be going more towards a combat related build to like loot and scavenge. It's just Build 42 multiplayer is gonna be so amazing. I just cannot wait, but it's probably gonna take a while. Yeah, I totally agree, Candy. There are some responsibilities involved. Let's just put it this way. So I'll figure out a way. I will figure out a way. Oh, double barrel shotgun. Oh, I'm sorry. Since we are nowhere near actual, you know, like playable multi, I'm not really that worried about it. But it's definitely on my list. When I actually started this channel a long time ago, no, not such a long time ago, I actually started it late January of this year, and then I switched completely to Zomboid content like in March. And when the channel started to pick up a little bit, I started to get like first subscribers and such. I figured I gotta make my own roadmap. So I said if I hit, say, like 300 subscribers, I'm gonna launch a Discord. If I hit 1,000, I'm gonna start streaming more frequently. And having my own server was absolutely on that list. I enjoyed the farming and even asked him to get into animals in the game. I think I would love to help you, Kat, but I'm not sure if there are animals. If there is a mod with animals. Because I haven't played 41 for so long that I really don't remember. You're gonna main the server. Yes, please. Absolutely. I mean, definitely my community will be invited. So if you guys, you know, enjoy the videos, if you like the streams, the server will be just another way to you know, to interact. And now I gotta pause for a moment because you actually touched on such a sensitive topic. Dog mod. See, I'm old enough to play Fallout. And not the Fallout 76 failure of a launch or Fallout 4. I'm actually old enough to have played the OG Fallouts, Fallout 1 and Fallout 2. And you would have a dog in Fallout, which you could not control. They were kind of just at random. Whenever my dog would die, I would load the game. I didn't care if, you know, I survived or not. If the dog would die, I would load the game. So if I would have a dog in Zomboid, I would probably care more about the dog than my actual character, if that makes any sense. Okay, I gotta get that olive oil, guys. Sounds like a really small thing, but I really want to get that olive oil. And I see you're plugging Mr. Atomic Duck. I think he is like he's the golden standard for Zomboid YouTubers. The golden standard. Okay, I gotta get past these guys, hop into the restaurant real quick, and grab the olive oil and just go. And I see there is fog coming down, which is unfortunate because I actually wanted to go foraging a little bit. Maybe I would be able to find some fruit. Oh Jesus, a stone. Oh no, there's so many of them. Oh, super risky. Okay, hold on. I think the olive oil was like really... Wasn't it here? Yep. Got it. Got the olive oil. Oh, there's barely any left. But at least it's something. So, if we have beans and we have noodles, if you look at the composition of these foods from the perspective of nutrients, You've got beans and noodles. They give you both carbs and protein. Now, the only thing missing out of the 3 critical components is fat. And we can handle fat right now with olive oil. And you don't need a lot. Even actually a small drop of fat is going to make a difference for the formula which is used to calculate the weight gain. And I think I'm going to prioritize gaining a bit weight. Because see, we've managed to stabilize. So ever since the stream started, the weight was going down. I started with 83. I was at 80 and the arrow was pointing downwards. So we were still losing weight. We've managed to stabilize the weight, which is great. But I would like to get it up to 84. So not to hit 85 because we don't want to get over that limit. Because at 86, you hit your first stage of overweight. And that also gives you debuffs. But keeping it at that 84-ish level is the best thing we can do. Okay, I gotta get the pot. I think I left it in the car. I'm actually getting attached to raccoons at this point. So if, you know, if I am able to, because I'm going through your comments now. If I am able to get attached, like mentally to a digital raccoon, I would probably get super attached to a digital dog. So it's an awesome idea to have it in the game, but also a bit dangerous. And horses, I was mentioning that in the videos, if you guys remember. I think when I made the video about armor, was it the video about armor when I was doing the huge test of armor and I actually added a scene from Braveheart that was showing the cavalry charge? And I think I said at that point that we need horses to have full-on, like, night-on-a-night jousting tournaments. That would be so awesome. There is actually a mod that adds horses to the game, but they are like super clunky. It does not look good. They have the legs. They don't move like natural animal legs, but they just spin in circles. Which is, you know, hilarious, but also so repellent that I would not be able to like get on with it and like function like that. Oh no! Oh no! What I've done! Oh damn. Guys, look. The stew is too heavy to fit into the barbecue. The barbecue has the capacity of 10 and the stew is 10.2. So what I gotta do now is I actually gotta have a campfire going. So we need stones. We need 3 stones. Lol. Never imagined that would be a thing. Okay, so what's the easiest way to find stones, guys? Do you know the answer? Quick trivia. What's the easiest way to find stones? I should cue Jeopardy music. Hold on. Foraging. Wrong answer. I mean, that's a good solution, but there's a better one. Hold on, I'm gonna cue the Jeopardy song. Exactly, stone clusters, 100%. I mean, that's my favorite. That's my favorite way of finding them. Like over here. This is a classic example. These stones over here. If you right click, you go remove stone, and there you go. We got a stone. So we need to find 2 more. Because foraging, of course, can work. The downside is, you know, you're not guaranteed to find them. And this is like 100% guaranteed. You just... you can actually pick up any stone, 100%. But there are differences. So this is a large stone, right? This is the one that you use to... If you want to make the mill, for example. to grind seeds into flour. And this is a flat stone. So again, a different type of stone. Oh, this is actually the large smooth flat stone. And we needed just these regular stones. So that's the way that I use to find stones. You could also forage, but I find this just, you know, like easier. And again, so common sense, right? These things are just lying on the ground. Why wouldn't you be able to pick them up? So we gotta get a campfire going. Because I need campfire. So I wanted to, because since I cannot fit the stew into the grill, to the barbecue, I gotta cook it on fire. So we got the fire, now I just need some wood. So let's go look for some logs. No logs, huh? Not even a single one? Hold on, I got a hatchet. Why am I even... I forgot I have a hatchet. There we go. Splinters and a log. So, Kat, what I would suggest, I'm just curious, where did you guys, like, what is your base? Where did you start? Oh, shit. Oh no. Okay, I'm out of lighters, guys. I gotta make... Oh no. I need to find a plank. I don't think I have anything that I can actually light the fire with. Uh-oh. No plank, no nothing. Please tell me I do have a box of matches in the car somewhere. Because if I don't, it's gonna suck so bad. Mouth. Thank you. Phew. We dodged a massive bullet here. Now there are alternative ways of lighting fires, but they're just super annoying. The second one, oh, that... What's the second one? Oh, Jesus. Yo, the campfire has the same capacity as the... Okay, so we gotta do it... I was hoping for the old-fashioned way, so, like, just cooking it on the fire. But I guess we just gotta use the oven. Dude, you're kidding me. Okay. Lesson for today. Be mindful of the size of your food. Because you can't. I don't think I will be able. See? If you cannot pour a portion and it does not have the transfer liquid tooltip as well. So there is one more alternative I am thinking. An industrial oven. Industrial oven, and that's my last chance. And if turns out, oh look, a rabbit. There's food on the road. I'm not gonna hurt them. So the lesson for today is make sure you don't you know, make too much food at one go because you won't be able to fit it in the freaking oven and you're not going to be able to cook it. That is so stupid. I mean, no, it makes sense, but I shouldn't be able to make like a portion the size larger than the actual capacity of the oven. And how am I supposed to cook it if all of this is literally just crawling with zomboids? Okay, I'm gonna get it from the back over here. Do you guys think actually these ovens have higher capacity? Lars, hello! Yep, look, this one has 14. Okay, so we will be able to cook this stew in this oven. But the downside is I gotta connect the generator to have power in this place. And there are zombies everywhere. Also, the generator is gonna generate noise. Haha, would have thought. How am I? I'm doing really good. It's been 3 hours actually since we started. So I'm starting to feel a little wear, if I can say that. But it's been I would say it's been pretty successful in general. We haven't died yet. Okay. And now let's get this stew cooked. It's pretty incredible, huh? So much effort just to cook your meal. My gameplay has improved. Thank you. I've been practicing offline. Where are we? Where are we, by the way? We are at 1,312. So that means we've unalived almost 200 during today's stream, which actually is not that a lot. In the grand scheme of things. But obviously the ones that I burned with fire don't count, and that was 200. Easy. Easy. I gotta get some water. Okay, I hear something. Let me fill the canteen first. Yeah, here they are. So I was expecting this to happen, considering that the entire outside of this restaurant was like crawling. But maybe I will be able to kind of just, you know, like lose them in this maze. Oh, and the stew is almost cooked, guys. Come on, just a little bit more. I didn't manage to close the door. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna put away the food for now. And I gotta grab the Jenny. I'm not following your chats, guys, for now. For obvious reasons. So if there is anything specific you would like me to, like, address, like, call me out. But I see you're just, you're giving the best type of advice you can to Cat, which is enjoy the game. This is like the most important thing. This is a sandbox experience, so everybody plays the way they want. I know people who play with no zombies at all, and they just treat it as you know, like Sims on steroids. And it's also a great way to enjoy the game. I know people who would play like 16x Eternal Winter, extremely rare loot, no weapons, and your character is, you know, an amputee with just one arm. And they also enjoy the game. These people are insane, and they, you know, they should receive help. But they enjoy the game, lol. I was obviously joking. I'm sure you know this. Everybody plays the way they like it. Ah, where's my food? All this effort for food. Oh, that sucks, Lars. Really sad to hear, man. Hope you'll recover as soon as possible. Haven't done any research on the game, just wanted to play Sims on steroids. Yep. Yo, I ate a quarter and she's not even... Okay. So we're gonna have a second go at this. Now it's better. And let's see the weight, if the trick worked. Okay, not yet. We're still sitting at 80 with no effect. So I gotta add some sweetness to all of this. And since I don't have any candy, I'm just gonna eat sugar. But I can't eat anything. Actually, dying is the whole point of the game. Like, at its core, this game is about, well, dying. There are, of course, ways to, like, extend your lifetime. There are ways to cheat death, also. But I would not recommend. At least not at the beginning. So you guys can get that... say, immersive zomboid experience first, before you start messing with the game a little bit. I'm gonna be releasing a video on the channel at some point, which is gonna talk about ways to cheat the game. Though I am still I'm still thinking if that's a good idea, because I do have this ethical dilemma, if that makes sense. You know, doing videos on game mechanics, how things work, I find that like no-brainers. But doing a video how to cheat, you know, this could not be received well, if I'm making sense. Okay, guys, let's go forage for a little. I want to find some fresh vegetables. So that's why that's why it's on hold. That's why I haven't released I haven't even started making the debug mode video yet. Because naturally, if you want to make a video on debug mode, there is a cheating component involved, right? Oh, a hemp. A sheep skull. A flint nodule. Now, if we would be playing with, you know, Stone Age survival, this is great. It does, doesn't it, Scandy? So one thing that I found incredibly enjoyable is just working on my base and trying to, you know, going to different places to find furniture. Or I actually was fighting through waves of zombies in the Irvington Elementary School only because they have when you enter the school, there is this like, hold on, let me show you guys. Because it's actually an interesting thing. When you enter the school in Irvington, I'm just gonna, I just gotta figure out how to like screen capture. Oh, there we go. If you enter Irvington, they have this primary school over here, right? Yes, Kat, all my videos are build 42. They're made for build 42, including build 42 mechanics. But they have these, going to where I was, they have this like flower pots over here. And I had one in front of my house. And I had actually a place to put 3. So I was literally just grinding through waves of zombies here for 2 days just to get 2 of these pots to my base, which is like, yeah. Some people might consider it crazy, but I wanted my base to look nice. And I just realized you guys probably did not see the screen, right? Or did you see the screen? No, you should have seen the screen. Let me know, because I'm still trying to figure out how all of this streaming tools work, and I might get something wrong. Okay, cool. Thanks, Lars. So apparently when I change the scene in OBS, you guys can see it. Nice. Good to know. Come on, guys. A potato. Just give me a potato, please. Or a carrot. Or cabbage. Cabbage is awesome. So, Kat, when you guys get to build 42, there will be tons of things you'll need to learn. Tons, because a lot of things have been changed between the 2 builds of the game. Oh, mushrooms. Ah, I don't have the herbalist, not the herbalist. The wilderness knowledge trait. No, I'm not eating mushrooms. Sauerkraut. Yes! One of my favorite things, actually. Now I'm hungry. No luck. It's actually... The conditions for foraging are really awesome. But we're not getting anything meaningful. Let me speed up the process a little bit because this is just tedious. So this trick with speeding up the game and using walk to and just clicking on the map to walk, I learned it from watching Vulrund, one of the other Zomboid YouTubers. Such a great way to just move around the map. Okay, guys, believe it or not, I haven't found shit. Like, what the hell? Nothing at all. Ah, that's fine, okay. Oh, there's something. Well, I'm not gonna eat that, so... And that's definitely not a potato. No, there was something. Did I miss it? Yeah. Oh, it was just limestone. No, it's even worse. Oh, parsley! Now parsley we can use. Oh, we got parsley seeds. We could actually grow parsley. And nettles. Nettles is a medicinal plant, if I'm not mistaken. Oh! So it's, yeah, it's almost 9 p.m. So it's time for us. Time for us to go. And I think I'll be wrapping up for tonight, guys. I gotta go to work tomorrow. And I was planning on streaming for like 3 hours. It's been over 3 hours, so I think I'm good for today. Let me just sit down and collect my thoughts. Yeah, so I'm not going to be streaming anymore this week. I'm actually going on a short vacay on Thursday. So my content is like scheduled. You're getting another masterclass episode on the channel. I believe it's on the 27th. So 27th is Friday. So it's either Friday or Saturday. You're gonna get like first episode of a 3-episode series of all the non-starter towns. So I hope you like it. And I've had tons of fun tonight, and I really appreciate all of you being here. I love our discussions, and yeah, see you out there, I guess. Until next time. Take care. Bye-bye.